my divinity into yours, and welcome to Seldom Dreams. Shout out to everybody who has showed up early. Shout out to Seriously V, and shout out to Kay. Thank you for starting off with the gods be praised. We're going to draw a few cards for the collective to start off for the show, and then we're going to be diving into individual readings. If you would like to get your cards read, friends, make a donation of any amount. Just a few oracle cards to start off for the collective, and then we're going to dive right into some personal readings. It's good to be live. It's good to be alive. This is a message from the universe to do what helps you feel alive, because a lot of people are doing what makes them feel dead. Ironically, while they are living, they are acting dead, and so then when they're dead, they wish they are living. That they're not really ever able to appreciate the present situation because there's always this yearning for the other. Eradicate this mentality and embrace the grotesque of the now. Embrace the pains of the now and the sufferings of the now. Don't just simply identify with them, but transmute with them. Make them your labor and toil. Make them your tools. Victory, success. These are the things that are closer than they appear. These are things that are about to grow quite quickly within your life. There are a lot of good signs that your life is going to go the way that you want it to. Up next, I see solitude. I'm seeing something right now in your life beginning to fester. Right now, the universe is beginning to prepare you. It's like the loading screen, the briefing room, before everything truly grows again. Spirit is trying to help you right now get all your marbles together so that you can take on the next chapter of your life. Love begins, victory, and success. And then love begins. Here's a new shift. A shift away from all the things that have separated you from the all. A shift back towards the things that really give you power. Rest and rejuvenate. There's not a lot of time left before it's go time. Soon it's going to be go time. Soon it's going to be time to make a wish. Spirit is saying that your victory is already achieved. Just respect the process to see it all go through. So blessings to all. We're going to be doing readings now for Seriously V, and then Kay, and then Sonia. Follow the pinned post instructions in order to get your cards read. Now reading seriously. 7-card reading. Let's see what comes through. Where you stand, Seriously V, as I see the 7 of Cups, lies, illusion, slander, deception. Something has been uncovered, not necessarily for the best, but Spirit is calling you to take back your power. It's calling you to conjure all the energy required to move forward. Spirit has invested in you. It is calling you now to make your moves. So below, I see the Princess of Discs, the manifestation of wealth, assets, and resources, material possessions. You have what you need. It's interesting how sometimes when we get what we need, people start acting weird around us. Like when we start winning, when we start getting more money or career advancement or attention, people start acting weird. And that's one of those situations that you have right now, seriously. Now, in the light and the shadow of your situation, now you have the Empress In the light, your thoughts are focused on harmony and building your world with surroundings that mean the world to you. Now, ironically, in the shadow is the Emperor, a desire to go forward and conquer. You want to rectify and control. You have a very beautiful reading here because there's some very interesting symmetry. Actions in the light, you have the Priestess. This is focusing on feminine nature, divine feminine, 100%, because in the shadow is, guess what? The Hierophant. You literally have the Hierophant with the Emperor in the shadow versus the Empress and the Priestess in the light. That's something, I'll tell you. And so what I'm seeing coming through here from the universe is that it's saying that, look, clearly right now, though you might have a certain feeling that now is the time to push, now is not the time to push. Now is the time to reconsider your alliances. To charge forward with an unloyal crew is going to lead you towards a different type of desolation and suffering. There is this discontent and boredom. Something in your life has left you feeling slow, sad. You have been waiting for more excitement to come to life, and it's about who you surround yourself with and what they have to offer to charge. I'm going to draw a single oracle card for you, my friend. Let's see what comes through. See, meditation. Spirit is telling you to contemplate, to go deep, to think about the world that you want to live, so that the characters that deserve to be in that world can start just marching their way through and finding their higher level to the next plane of existence. Meditate in order to receive and to know the clear steps going forward. Blessings to you, my friend. It was an honor to read for you. Up next is Kay. Then we have Sonia. And then we have Joyce. Blessings to you all and your kindness. So we're now reading for Kay. What messages from Spirit? We're going to do the same reading. 7-card reading with an oracle. Thank you, O. You are added to the queue. After the super chats, we will switch on to any non-super chat donation questions. To start off, you have the Six of Swords, Science. Something you have done quite perfectly. Spirit is helping you to be able to exercise the truth in your life. You have found that accuracy, peace, and purpose is guiding you towards where it is that you need to be. As above, I see the Queen of Cups, love and devotion. Spirit right now is trying to help you see that right now you have an incredible gift. And that gift deserves to be shared and received and benefit you in more ways than just one. So below, see the Two of Swords, peace and patience. Trusting the right thing to come through for you at the right time. Knowing the right moment will reveal itself. What you want to feel and what you want to experience is waiting for you as well. And you're trying to embody the right energy about it. Thoughts in the light, I see the Fool. Being brave enough to take a leap of faith, trusting your instincts and trusting how you feel. In the shadow, I see the King of Pentacles building resource around something, obsessing. One-way type thinking. Think that this is the only way that something's going to come through. This is the only way that something can happen. Giving the universe a lack of options with something. Actions in the light. I see the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone who is very intentful, who is brave, especially with the Fool, but someone who is wasting no time for silly business. Everything is game on. Everything is taking things extra seriously, playing each and every step with wisdom and calculation. Now, actions in the shadow is the Ace of Pentacles, to just go chase another idea to distract you for the moment. The King of Pentacles thinks they're already good enough, and they think some new opportunity is the solution. That is your shadow. But however, Spirit is trying to guide you towards something that you more genuinely love. You already have the skill sets. It's about trusting that the skill sets will be rewarded the way you want them to be rewarded. And the universe will give you the opportunity to take a leap of faith, and then it'll be go time. It'll be your opportunity to prove that you are all the skill sets that you have advertised to be, and you're going to land a really awesome opportunity I'm sensing coming your way. Be ambitious, something that speaks to your passion. Be ready to take an adventure. The Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, K. And now I'm going to draw an oracle card for you. I see enchantment. Something has really possessed you in a uplifting way. It's consumed you, has led you to just having a completely different outlook on life. It's almost as if your soul, your eyes, your view on life has just changed. Life has this new enchanted feeling to it. Trust in the procedure, the process, be patient, but take it seriously to be able to materialize what it is that you are really after here today. Blessings to you. Thank you so much, Kay, for coming through. Up next is Sonia. Shout out to everybody who has joined us in the room. Perfect Dark, Mystic, Anna Wolf, O, Shelby, Michi, the Queen. Always awesome to have you all. Thank you for coming through. Now reading Sonia. And then after Sonia will be Joyce. Then after Joyce will be O. Where you stand, as above, so below, the shadow and the light within your life. I don't see a specific question, so we're just going to do a general energy read. Sonia, where you stand is the moon, exploring the depths and exploring the past. Something here is calling you to investigate this deeper need for a change. To see that there's something that you are looking for within yourself. That you feel like used to be there but hasn't been there for a while. And in order to find it, Spirit is guiding you to ultimately walk away from what no longer serves you. You have to walk away. You have to let go in order to receive and decide what it is that you want. So below the actions is the Knight of Cups, wanting to be happy, choosing happiness, choosing this new powerful and infectious way of feeling, wanting life to be filled with new joys. Thoughts in the light is coming to terms with the fact that you're disappointed and that you're unhappy. There's something that you are missing in your life, and that is rooted out of this moon energy. The moon energy is saying that something in the past is that place where you would rather be. Not necessarily a place you could return to, but a feeling you wish you could return to. That starts with walking away with what doesn't fit. You need to walk away first, the cards say. Five of Cups is suggesting that there's right now a lot of coming to terms with disappointment. You want to continue, though, to treat something like the good old days. In the shadow, there's the King of Cups, wanting things to be what they wish they could be, but they actually aren't. Actions in the light is the Seven of Wands. You have to be very assertive in deciding that, look, you're moving on. You're building a new life. You're building a new world for yourself. You're not of this old timeline. You're standing up for new beliefs. And so that you have to be very serious about, nope, I'm moving forward. This past is the past. What I'm ready for is requiring a full commitment to realizing that there's something new. Something needs to be walked away from so that the proper joy can commence. The old time buddies, not doing it. Spirit is saying that there's this desire in the shadow to feel like you've known people for eternity, or that this is the way. It's a part of the way. I'm sensing that you resonated a lot with the old job, and that's what makes it difficult. But just because you resonated with it doesn't mean it's perfect for you forever. I would definitely say you are finding that new job. An oracle card for you, Sonia. Thank you for tuning in. I see emerging. There's this new emerging power coming through for you. Something blessed and amazing will be coming into your life. Up next, we have Joyce. We have Joyce, and then we have O. And then we have Anna. And then we have Malkia. 15 card reading for Joyce. $15 card reading coming up for Joyce. Where you stand as above, or excuse me, where you stand for your present situation, and then 12 more cards reflecting your steps towards the future, what's helping and hindering you, your mindset, and your outcome, your destiny. Where you stand at this time is the Page of Swords. You have studied, you have learned, you have observed, and you have now mastered something into a very functional, very practical skill. It is now time to bring that skill to the field and to be able to exercise and demonstrate your mastery. Next, I see the Emperor. There's a lot of influence here, and there's also a lot of love. I'm sensing this feeling of love worth fighting for, and also this strong theme of working from the heart. But you have learned everything that you needed to learn in regards to matters of the heart. And I'm sensing it has really solidified things. Your steps towards the future is the world. Realizing that there's something that you have learned and have done everything with, that there's nothing left of it. And so now the answer going forward is to move on. That you can take you and your skill sets with you. It's not like you're leaving the best parts of anything behind. Those things are coming with you. I also see the Tower. There's a conflict in your life that you're going to be handling very well. You're going to have a lot of skill in how you choose to handle something that's coming up that's going to be very unpredictable. Most people are going to be very consumed by the hecticness of the moment. You are going to take charge and react in a way that moves you up very quickly. You have found that you have a skill. You have realized something, and here comes the perfect time to get to apply that skill. The time that is chaos for everybody else, but is opportunity for you. Building off of the world, I see strength, demonstrating that you have the strength and the power to be able to leave behind an old world that does not serve you, an old reality, timeline that is just out of touch with the new projects. Next, I see the Four of Cups, luxury. Being at this place in your life where you no longer can just sit by and watch the world move, watch it go on. You are being called to be a larger player in all of these things. Building off the Six of Swords, I see the Three of Wands, virtue, higher alignment. Your talents that have been perfectly aligned for you have helped to give you that level playing field, that great gift, that confidence, that ability. The energy within your mind, I see the Knight of Swords, diligence and versatility. Having that attentive and strong-willed mind to be able to go after things. There's something here with Spirit that is saying to carve up and to make territory, make options available for yourself. The King of Wands is showing that there's a strong outlook. It's very authoritative power. Someone here who is able to make good moves, make good judgments. But I'm also seeing somebody up against the force that is unpredictable. The Ace of Cups is showing that new love is growing between unlikely sorts. I'm sensing an unexpected alliance is helping to propel you and your advantages going forward. I'm also sensing this case of the individual against the group of people who think they have the advantage, whereas the mobility of the individual is overtaking the power of the pack. And I'm sensing you're also winning the hearts of people as well. You are inspiring people with how you're handling this. And now after all this superhero energy, you're going to be called to take a rest, take a break. The destiny of this is that you will be successful. You are going to have a tremendous amount of reward, and you're going to find beautiful ways of combining your interests, your love, all the things that you desire into one. You're now going to be able to have success that is worth celebrating in itself. A lot of your life, I feel, Joyce, you have felt that there has never been enough, that there's always a bigger objective to go after. And now you feel like you have reached that objective where you can say, you know, I am now finally happy to celebrate what I've done rather than continue chasing what I have done or what I meant to do. There's some serious levels of success here, some very high, powerful frequencies, and the universe is saying that you can now have that peace of mind. Now, I do see the devil at the bottom of the deck in this reading. This is indicating that there are forces in this world that you definitely seem to be wanting to get away from. I'm sensing that you have learned a lot about the nature of something, and the Saturn energy that is in the devil is also in the world, showing that you are leaving it behind. You have done your time, and you are moving on. You're moving forward. Blessings to you, my friend. I'm going to draw an oracle card for you, and then we're going to move on to O. Start off, I see soulmate. Here's a powerful soulmate connection. Here's something that really is going to be rewarding for you. Someone who's coming into your life who supports you, who's ready to ride out with you in the middle of chaos. Something very powerful finds you, and it's here to help assist you to that next level. Blessings to you, my friend. It's an honor to read for you. Up next is O. And then after O, we have Anna Wolf. And then we have the Malkia Oba. And then we have Just Me. Reading now for O. What is coming towards you? What is coming towards you? See the Six of Cups, pleasure. What is coming towards you is a very meaningful moment, something that sets you alive. The Charioteer is being able to manifest. It's being able to achieve. It's being able to reach something. Being able to reach something or someone. Going on a journey, feeling moved, very watery energy with the Three of Cups being added in as well. Options in abundance. Life picking up a very quick pace. What is coming towards you is a lot of new, meaningful experiences, a lot of excitement. I'm sensing you're going to be experiencing a lot of things all at once with the Chariot. With the Chariot, it really picks up speed of life and intensity. And I'm sensing intensity and abundance and pleasure is coming your way. Soul satisfaction. Something is going to be delivered to you on a silver platter with plenty of delicious red apples and chocolate bars and anything that you so desire on that plate to be there. The universe is really setting it up for you. It's giving you this beautiful board of all the fine selections in life that you would love to choose. I'm going to draw oracle cards on top of this. I see temptation. There's something that seeks to sway you away from your abundance. Options can sometimes corrupt. Fulfillment of wishes, you get what you ask for, and then some more, and then a lot more. And so all the temptation is going to bring disruption and confusion in your life. But however, it has come just as everything you've wanted is delivered. Funny enough, to see if it's what you really wanted. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope that has served you well. I gotta keep it family friendly now, folks. You know the overlords these days. If I see Wazam in the wrong tone, they'll be like, "Oh, Avery, that's a strike. You said Wazam in the wrong tone." There's a permitted tone to say the word and an unpermitted tone to say the word Wazam. And you just said it in the wrong way too many times. Now we're going to be going on to Anna. Let's see what comes through for Anna. Fate, fortune, destiny. Something has been prepared. Something meant to be has aligned precisely on the dot for you, just as it is meant to, when it was meant to. The universe is going to supplement your desires by resourcing them. All that you need to move forward with this conquest will be presented. It seems that somebody with a tremendous amount of power and influence has noticed you. And this seems to be somebody who's ready to invest in you or is ready to invest in opportunities for you. Above, I see the world. What you're being called to do and ultimately challenged by is recognized to step into this higher paradigm of life, this larger world. You have to release. And that is difficult for you because there's a lot of emotional attachment to your present situation that has kept you where you were. And for a while, you felt like energetically you've been outgrowing something, but you haven't been allowed to leave. And that permission has to come from yourself. It's because the puppy eyes make you feel sad. Now I'm sensing that learning the importance of not always giving people what they want. That life requires suffering. And it is not to be a bad person to be the other person's unhappy day. rather understanding the importance of difficult decisions. The puppy eyes don't do it for you anymore. A very grounded opportunity has presented itself to you, something that speaks a language that you understand and appreciate. And I'm sensing that fate and destiny has brought you here and is to help you to realize your value, your gifts, your talents. You are leaving a world, Anna, that just simply undervalues you, to put it simply. And you're stepping into a place that really realizes your potential. And this is going to break the heart of the people who needed you to be the old version of yourself, to continue to validate themselves. And they've lost that, and that hurts them. But it's not your problem anymore. I'm now going to draw for you one oracle card. Multiple have jumped out. The one that has popped out the most, signs. There will be signs. They will make themselves very clear. You know it's a sign when it's like, wow, that was a sign. There wasn't like, was that a sign? It's like, whoa, that was a sign. Like, you feel it. You know it. It's in your bones. There's the signs. Blessings to you, my friend. Always great to read for you. Up next, the Malkia Oba. Cheers, David. Up next, the Malkia. I don't see any specific question, so I'm just going to read the general energy for what it is. 7 cards, let's see what comes through. Opportunity. That's the first word. Your first word is opportunity. Your next word is devotion. Your third, conflict. Spirit is telling you right now, Malkia, to make a decision because an opportunity has came up in your life. It speaks to you. It speaks to your soul. And the universe is giving you those dark red eyes saying, take it. Take it. Take the opportunity. It's yours. Obsess over it. It's yours. Spirit is encouraging you to go the extra mile. To be invested in that type of way. So below I see the 5 of Wands, strife. Fighting and conflict. Right now, in the scramble of things, you have seen the twilight come through. You have seen an opportunity. An opportunity has come through because you have seen the nature, the systems, the designs of things. You now know why things happen on a deeper level. Now in the light, I see peace and patience, trusting the right things for you to come through at the right time. Spirit is saying that you know that life is a waiting game right now. That the best things are going to come to you when you least expect it. In the shadow, I see the 4 of Wands. Being too concerned with your reputation and being too concerned with your social standing. Internally, energetically, I'm sensing you're already knowing that you're making the decision to move forward. Your actions in the light is the Page of Swords, also similar to the Princess of Swords. Divine mind and divine exercising of skill and power. You realize that the right opportunity will come to strike and to make your move and to pursue your world. To go to the lengths that you feel or others have felt that you would never go before. Now, there's still this idea that you can rectify the situation. In the shadow, I see justice with the 4 of Wands. There's this thought that there's the better way, there's the nicer way, there's the sweeter way, but that way just does not exist right now. Blessings to you, my friend. It was an honor to read for you. Up next is Just Me. I have my coffee literally right there. I gotta get out of my chair for like half a second to grab it. I'm not disappearing, I swear. I wasn't trying to show off my extending arms. Don't want the truth to get out too early, people. Received, Jess, you are now in line. Thank you. You will be right behind Brittany. So we are now reading for Just Me. Big feelings. Just Me says they have big feelings. Let's see what they are. Where you stand, Spirit is saying that you're being tested. You're being seen to see if you can withstand the fire. Life's tests are in front of you. Looking to see if you could take it to the next level. As above, I see the Magician. Spirit is telling you that great power is coming through for you. You're beginning to see that you can connect yourself with the divine freely. Direct transmission is going to give you new power. You are being tested to see if you can use your powers. You might have been put in a situation recently where there's almost nothing you can do about it, except for magic. So below is the Five of Wands strife. There are problems in your life that seem like they cannot be solved, except with magic. Now, in the light, I see the world, recognizing that you need to leave behind that old chapter, that it's over, it's done with. Now, you feel like you know so much about that world. In the shadow is the Six of Swords, showing that you've grown very comfortable in a setting that simply is obsolete. It's obsolete. And thinking that that skill, that world still applies, it's just, you're being called to recognize, look, it's over. You've invested so much in the skill, but it's still over. Actions of the light is the King of Cups. The reason why is your happiness, wanting to feel more joy, letting go of being the big wig in a given situation so that life can have more meaning and happiness. It definitely is very much tied to your work and your purpose. You do not know when to put down the hammer and chisel. And that is what the cards are saying is your issue. You're being tested to see if you could change your energy towards obtaining your happiness. You realize right now you're being tested to see if you can be breaking free of a system to step into authenticity more, to be able to experience happiness more often as well. At the bottom of the deck is the Tower. Life cannot continue to go on until certain needs and until certain feelings are met. I'm going to draw an oracle card for you. New beginnings. New beginnings, new life, new formations. Right now, there's a new portal opening in front of you. It's offering a new outlet. It's offering a new reality. Embrace what is being sent through as it is ready to embrace you. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this has served you well. Now reading Angela. Let's see what comes through for Angela. What do I need to know right now? See the world? Right now, recognizing that something has reached its completion. What you need to know right now is that something needs to be said goodbye to so something new could be said hello to. And really reaffirming that is the Lover's card. Make a decision. Once you leave an old world, there's no going back. It will never be the same. You right now are weighing the cost of a very heavy decision. And I'm sensing it has a lot to do with soul tribe, family, people you love. People you love will either love or hate you. There's no making everybody happy for the decision that you make. And right now you have that ultimatum put in front of you, where you're given all that pressure to make family or loved ones or friends happy, or make new ones your new allies. And this seems to be a big deal right now that is flustering a lot of people. I see the Seven of Swords. Some people feel like someone else is stealing you away. Like all the energy they got from you is now just going to someone else, as if it's some commodity. Spirit is saying that you're ultimately above that. You've been weighing a decision. It's been difficult, but ultimately, I'm sensing you know where you truly lean. Blessings to you, Angela. I hope this has served you well. We're now reading Brittany. Love reading for Brittany. See, Judgment. To start off right now, I'm seeing that something is definitely being tested. After this storm, we'll see if it still stands. And power is getting in the way of these connections. Power is getting in the way of something more meaningful. The last card is the Nine of Swords. It looks like love is not working out because priorities are not working out. Chemistry can be there, but if priorities aren't there, the connection is not there. Blessings, Brittany. I hope that has served you well. We're now going to do our 7-card reading plus Oracle for Jess. Thank you so much. Start off, I see the Emperor. Taking charge, taking authority. Where you stand is a place of power, connected to truth, but also intentful on swift action. Once you make a plan, you don't take your foot off the gas and you never hit the brakes. As above, I see the Six of Discs, success. Spirit is trying to guide you towards fertile and absolute rewards, total abundance. So below is the Nine of Swords, cruelty and pain. You're being guided to see how the difficult sacrifices for leadership, for control over your life is going to lead you to success. You have made a difficult decision to be more independent, and the universe is going to give you a lot more new wealth, a lot more new opportunity. Now, in the light, I see the Empress. Spirit wants you to be building your soul tribe with people you love, and you'll be taking the actions towards achieving your victories. You will find the people you love not just doing what you love, but succeeding and thriving in what you do. And I'm sensing that right now you'll find that place where you can get those results. Right now, the people in your life do not celebrate those qualities. They do not live in that type of way. They don't live at that type of pace. In the shadow, I see the Tower. This shows right now there's this desire for vengeance. Right now it seems like the good energy is to use this cruelty for fuel. But I'm sensing part of you wants revenge. And feeling like that you'll get satisfaction out of it. But Spirit is saying that is not necessary. Focus on the adventures towards achieving the new, finding your soul tribe while you complete your works. I'm going to draw an oracle card for Jess, and then we're going to take a short break. I'll be gone for just a couple minutes, and then we'll be stepping back onto camera. Spirit says it's time for healing. It's time to recognize that there are some things that need to be mended and put back together. And this starts with letting go of conflicts that are over. If it's already over, no need to cast another stone. Just let it be as it is. To receive what it is that you want at the next step, at the next level. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this has served you well. We are going to take a very short intermission. Cash App donation when we return shortly. I am blessed for all the people who have patiently waited for us to return. You are awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to do the Cash App, and because there's just a very specific statement left, instead of reading the name, I'm going to read for that. Today, for current situation, on Cash App, very grateful for your generous donation. Thank you so much, my friend. We need the fire. Bring them in. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, followed by some oracle for our current situation question. Where you stand, the energy around you, as above, the far past, recent past, and the outlook towards the future to start. And where you stand is the Seven of Cups, lies, illusions, slander, things that are inherently just not true. And then I see the Five of Wands, strife and fighting, conflict, things up and at odds with each other. Right now, I am sensing that you are seeing how something really is exhausting you. It's pushing you. It's pushing you and your limits. And so I'm seeing things right now beginning to get out of hand. Right now, you are seeing that something is really bothering you because of all the conflict it brings into your life. Something has just felt like this bad luck charm. This bad luck charm energy in your life. And you've been guided to see how all this energy, all this resource perhaps even too, has been getting stolen away from you. Now, I'm sensing what happens here is that in the past you have spent quite some time alone where you've become very dissociated with others. And so having realized your failures, I'm sensing you've tried to turn to others, but certain unhealed energies didn't go away. So I'm sensing you're forced to face the Great Sword. 777. You have 3 sevens, all stacked in a row. Very powerful. This is really suggesting, in my opinion, that what you are dealing with is some sort of really big karmic shift of realization, of not about how people are, but about realizing what and how something has come to your life. Your outlook towards the future, I see the Ace of Cups. New love, new joy, happiness, and excitement. Spirit is helping you to find new things that you really love and things that bring you to joy. Actions towards the future, I see the 3 of Swords, sorrow. This is showing that there's something painful in your life that you're being called to work through. Take the actions to address the sorrow within your life. The energy within your mind is the 6 of Swords, science, precision, accuracy. Doing something intentfully and doing something very well. Within the heart, I see the Queen of Cups, love and devotion. Realizing that you're going to work and find your way through. You're going to prioritize something that you feel within your heart. Final outcome of this reading is the Hierophant. Powerful knowledge. Here's this really big realization setting through for you. Something that has been mystifying for quite some time has now been dissolved. The truth underneath it has been revealed. You've gone to great lengths to protect your energy. You've gone to great lengths to also begin to try to trust others and to see a bigger picture. But that bigger picture has been shattered. In a quest for a new type of joy, love, is really commencing. New parts and pieces are moving around so that you can find what it is that you're looking for. You've mastered a world onto yourself. You don't really need others. You can recreate the equation with any other people, but specific people aren't important because you're the person who is specific that is important. Everyone else can just build the wall with you. And I'm really seeing that energy here. That you are a constructor of worlds and universes. You've collaborated and you're paying the price for giving too much power to people who just simply can't handle it. Oracle guidance, I see music to start off. Spirit is saying, play the sweet song and beautiful things will come to you. Here's this great opportunity to connect with the magic of life. Next, I see surrender and release. Let go in order to be able to receive new profound things. Then I see blessings. You're being called to let go and to see how the music of your life is going to play on. Surrender and see what happens. The universe always has a very clever way of playing with people, getting them to realize what is really happening. Beautiful things will come your way as long as you surrender the situation that just really is going nowhere in your life. It's just taking away from you. And it will be difficult to say no to it, but it will be a necessary step to do so. Blessings to you, my friend. It was an honor to read for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a minute since I've had to do so many readings consecutively. It has been a minute. It has been extremely fun, and it will continue to be extremely fun. Has been a minute, though, for real. Friends, if you would like to get your cards read, you can make a donation of any amount to be able to get your cards read tonight, or perhaps this morning, or perhaps at the witching hour for some of you, or midday, regardless of where you're at in the world. Come get a reading, and let it be applicable to where you're at right now in the flesh and in the world. The whole point of a reading is for it to serve. I never really understood the doomsayer readings because they're just sowing doom into their life. Rather, you can help an individual reach onto a higher timeline and choose that higher timeline rather than just trying to write them into the dirt with the maggots and the ants and I just never got it. Even when I've worked with people who aren't on the right path, it's not about telling them that bad things will happen. It's about telling them that they've got to change. It's not about threatening them. You don't need to threaten people to get them to change. And I feel like there's this weird conundrum that certain psychics feel they need that type of leverage to make their points, and it's unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. Thank you to all the amazing people chilling. You are very welcome, Ginger. Gods be praised to you. Mystic wants to know, will I win what I am working on? Let's see what comes through for Mystic. Will I win what I am working on? See the Two of Wands, decisiveness, confidence. Seems like you're definitely playing in the right lane for sure. Page of Swords, really knowing that you're good. And the King of Wands, it seems like you have a very fair chance. Lots of competition, yes. but you're a competition yourself. It seems that you need to leave behind this mindset of there are others that are good. You just have to think about you're better. You have that value and you have that gift. Blessings to you, Mystic, and I hope this has served you well. Whew. Blessings, friends. Make a donation of any amount, and I'm happy to read for you. All right, let's pull up some cards for absolutely everybody. Absolutely everybody here. Let's see what comes through. If you are here, congratulations. This message is in part to you. Your energy helps to conjure the moment. Your participation helps to craft worlds and build opportunities, not just for yourself, but for other people. It's part of being that living light, that living motion. Where everybody stands is temptation. There are a lot of things that would love to sway you away from the current goal. I see the universe. You need to leave behind certain habits, certain traits, certain leitmotifs, routine decisions, major decisions in your life that come out the same because you play them the same. There's fertility, there's ripeness. Message from the universe: don't ruin a good thing. Try to not ruin a good thing. Don't throw something away out of the wrong feeling. Be sure that you're acting out of the best place, the right soul and the right mind. Welcome, NZ. How are you doing? Thanks for coming through. I'm just waiting for the coffee to kick in, folks. The first cup didn't quite do it. No, didn't do it at all. Now, the second cup, though, starting to get it a little bit. If I could just have a coffee dispenser built into the hat, just press a button, just arm sticks up, dispenses coffee, fills it, keep going. All right, folks. Welcome, friends. Thanks for coming through. Welcome, Amanda. Thank you for chilling. Dreamweaver. Interesting. All things are perspective. I'm grateful, though, for any honorary titles that people would like to offer. I'm grateful. Patent what? Oh, the coffee device. Yeah. I can see myself doing the commercials for it right now. See that love begins. For everybody here, strong message coming through, love begins. Here's something powerful that will fill your life with so much joy. so much reward. Love does begin on the new side of something. I see conflict and defeat. Feeling like you've been pushed to your limits. You feel like in this place of the most difficult circumstances, that seems to be where love finds you. Never on this convenient time or place in life. There's disruption in your energy. There's something that's been eating away at you. Something that's been so hard. Restore your interconnectivity to your environment. And there are a lot of things that will be restored. Spirit is helping you to restore your connections with the world, with other people, to begin to feel harmonious once more. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Edward. How do I like my coffee? I drink my coffee black, actually. I drink my coffee black. Don't get me wrong. I can enjoy like what I call like a dessert coffee and what other people call like their coffee. I can enjoy, but when I'm looking for like coffee in a traditional sense, I just want straight, I just want coffee. Absolute coffee. Like I said, it's not that I don't like the other types of coffees. It's just not the way. I don't know how else to say it. Plain coffee. Maybe that might be, another way of putting it. Yes. Yes, I did. 4F. Blessings to you, Edward. Let's see what we got for Edward. For F, going to switch to tarot. Let's see what comes through for F. 6 cards. Let's do a pyramid. 6 card pyramid. For F. I see the King of Wands. Versatility, strength, power. Being able to overcome adversity and the different currents of life. Creative edge. Spirit is helping you to be able to make new sound decisions because you're more in tune with advancing yourself. Though in your outer world, this person is very well received. They are, however, very guarded. Next card for within their heart, I see the Ace of Pentacles. This person is presenting themselves as very sociable, but the reading for 4F, I'm sensing this energy of opportunistic. Somebody who's holding back that they have other intentions. The grounding energies, I see the Page of Cups, fantasies and desires. Then I see the Seven of Wands, asserting yourself, standing strong, being powerful. Spirit is trying to help you to be able to manifest something meaningful into your life for F here. But this requires competitiveness. That what F desires or is looking to obtain is in what could be considered a hostile environment. Great strength is required to be able to go after this opportunity. But I'm sensing for this person, what is presented outside of the self is a defense mechanism, hiding the true motives. Blessings to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Krista is more awake than anybody else here. I can feel the energy just bouncing through the phone. It's like, woohoo. It's like that, like just got out of like a worked out energy, and everyone else is just kind of like in like the movie theater chair energy. And then like here comes like the buzz from like the scoreboard and all the intense energy. It's like, woohoo. You know, we gotta bring in the cowbells too. We got cowbells, we got the streamers. Even somebody snuck, you know, a wild meerkat or a possum into the stadium. Let it loose. They painted it meerkat or possum number 3, just to confuse people thinking that possum number 1 and 2 were also out there. Just write number 3 on it, so people think that there are more out there. I love the tangents, friends. It's just when we've already done so many readings and we've already have said what we need to say. There's nothing left to say, but something that doesn't need to be said. Karen, thank you so much. It is my desire to serve. Life is better when it is made a service. There are a lot of people who like to fool themselves to think that they are not here to serve, that they are just simply here to be served. But the true kings and queens of this world are the ones who are doing the serving. Because they're the ones who care to do the work and care to make this place a place worth being in, to any capacity. It's because of those who choose to give. Edward, I hope that left you with more questions in a helpful way, and not more questions in a not helpful way. Because my goal is to be helpful, not to leave you in the Twilight Zone. If you are stuck in the Twilight Zone, we can send an intergalactic cab to go get you, and we'll bring you back. Or, if all else fails, I'll go get the spiritual fishing rod. And you go fishing in between dreams. And we'll reel you back in from the Twilight Zone that way. Don't worry, we won't let you get too lost. We swear. Love life for Lisa. Lisa, I see fate and destiny. Something is happening because it was meant to happen. A higher timeline is forcing itself over the given situation. I'm seeing material strength. Standing strong, standing high. Not being put down so easily. I'm seeing here somebody who is very strong and resourceful. Somebody who knows how to make their dreams happen. They commit to what they believe in. Spirit has told you to go find your mountain. Pick your mountain and say, this is the mountain, for quite some time. And do the works as called upon by the universe to do it. Love will be found as you commit to your works. It will not be found until you commit to it. The universe is telling you, despite what you might think, start doing what you are waiting to do now, and then the opposite is going to happen. Then what you are looking for is going to find you. Blessings, Lisa. I hope this has served you well. Up next, we have, because it was written in the text, we'll say Amanda. So we are reading Amanda. I'm going to do a 4-card compass reading for Amanda. The north is the obstacles to be overcome. East is enlightenment. South is the mysteries. And the west are the talents. Let's see what comes through for Amanda. See the 5 of Wands, strife, fighting. To the north, the obstacle is perhaps being scared of things being pushed overboard. The biggest obstacle to overcome is strife. That chaos and conflict are states of mind and consciousness. They are worlds and universes that are worth having practice in. Worth being rehearsed in a few times, even if it's not successful. So next time you get in a complicated situation, you know how to handle it. To the north is knowing how to handle things when they get tense. To the east, I see the Queen of Swords. Firmness. Having this strong sense of security, of strength. Beginning to learn that you do not need to share as much as you think you need to. That you would be better off just keeping some things to yourself and not getting yourself involved. And not feeling the need to interject with things that, if you were to think a little bit more, is this your business? A message from the universe is to not make things that aren't your business right now. This is now going to start to open up for you the opportunity to really look at the pain within your life, to see why it is there, to recognize why it has happened. The West, your talents. It's the Queen of Wands, authority and power. You know how to be influential. You know how to spark the flame on both sides of things to get people working for you, get people working against you. Spirit is telling you to be brave. Take a leap of faith and do not be scared of the conflicts that come from it. You will know how to deal with it in this cool, calm, and collected way. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this reading has served you well. Are tarot dark magic? You know, it really depends who you ask. I don't think it is. But then again, I'm biased. I'm someone doing it. So if you're looking for a more authentic answer, maybe ask someone who's a little more indifferent, who doesn't have such a passionate opinion. Like, ask someone who is slightly interested but not obsessed. I don't know what to tell you. Do I look like I've got all the answers? You call yourself Frank Zappa. You seem like you should have all the answers. You've named yourself after a musician who is extremely popular and well-known and renowned. I guess. Frank Zappa totally dabbled in some pretty dark stuff. I think, in my opinion. So to name yourself Frank Zappa and to be like, yo, is this dark magic? Like, have you listened to the man's music? Like, have you listened to what this person has created and you are complex to see me exist? Like, I don't get it sometimes, people. Up next is Krista. The tables have turned. Oh no, this guy's actually turned the crowd on me. Here's an honest question, please. Not my pixels, anything but my pixels. No. I see the Eight of Wands, swiftness. Spirit would like to say something's going to happen fast, very quickly, in the blink of an eye. Judgment. Here's a test from the universe to see if you really want something. The opportunity is now. I see the Five of Swords, defeat. Something has kind of given you the last sign that you have needed to see. Has given you the last sign that you need to see. You don't need to see anything else now. You're committed to your works. Not a job, but your works. And Spirit is asking you, are you ready to move on from these situations that continue to disappoint you and infuriate you? Some oracle guidance for Krista, and then we're going to read for Bridget. Shout out to Michi. Thank you for being such an amazing long-time moderator and being classy and being cool. Thank you. Oracle for Krista, I see disruption. I'm seeing right now you're mad. You're mad. There's something that has really blown your energy. And I'm sensing that there's been a lack of balance within your life. See emotional withdrawal. Spirit is saying that right now you just ran out of gas. And it's one of those things where, like, you can't just fill it up with more gas. It's one of those, like, complex things where, like, because you depleted it, you have to, like, restart the whole system in some sort of funny way. Because if you try to put gas in it, you're going to destroy the engine. And you've already destroyed the engine before, and you don't need to do it again. But it's like this just, like, precipice feeling of needing to push beyond the precipice. Okay, one more for the collective it is. Oh, what? Okay, read for Bridget, then for the collective. Got it. Blessings to you, Bridget. Thank you so much. Reading for Bridget. See the Hangman? Exploring the depths of your soul. Looking deeper and deeper, trying to find something very specific. I'm sensing right now it's like your subconscious is like a satellite off in distant space, just blinking periodically every few seconds. But however, you're going to find exactly what you're looking for very soon. Further, I see that this is rooted in your desires and your ability to connect with others on a more meaningful level. And then I see the Tower. You've had a life-changing moment as far as what it is that you enjoy. It has put you on a spiral, and this spiral has put you on a quest for new personal evolution. I'm going to draw one major arcana oracle. Let's see what comes through for absolutely everybody. Let me be sure it's appropriate first. Okay, great. The spiral. Around and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. The spiral is at it again, folks. It spins, it spins, it spins. It has no clear, definitive, final destination. It just feels like this free fall through space. It's a never-ending continuum. Something in life that just goes on forever. That forever feeling is riding with you at this time. Grasp the power for what it is. Use it to project your momentum and your energy further upon the continuum. Okay, blessings to you all. Thank you so much for chilling. I don't know who you're talking about. Never sold my soul to anyone. What's that name? Satan? Never sold my soul to anybody, Frank. If that is your real name. Thank you, Michi. For absolutely everybody here, what's going to come through has to come through. Life is too short for each and every moment not to be worthwhile for something. Even the beautiful background noise of the violin off in the distance serves its purpose. The magician is aware that tinkering exists. Be that tinkerer. Recognize that the universe is not just this blank, endless world of clay. It is something of a series of gears and gadgets, wires and gyres, corkscrews. Spirit is saying that there's tremendous power here. Take advantage of it. Use it. Maximize it. I'm sensing that Spirit is going to be testing you. Testing you and your gifts, your abilities, to see how far they can be expanded. See the Princess of Cups, fantasies and dreams, sensuality, excitement. Now there's a dream coming towards you. You're being tested to see if you can receive it. Can you maintain it? Can you hold on to it? It's responsibility. It's power. What can you do to achieve it? Blessings to all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Give them an inch and they take a yard. Yes. No more room, folks. No more kindness. Hi, welcome. How are you doing? It's okay to have a different opinion. You must worship Satan. You disagree with me. You don't also name yourself after pop culture icons. If you don't name your YouTube channel after pop culture icons, you must be a Satanist. Don't talk to me like I ain't down with VeggieTales. The nerve of some people. I tell you, the absolute nerve. Yeah, I brought Silly Songs of Larry into this one. That's right, I brought it there. The way walks with me more than it does any random internet troll. It doesn't matter what semantics you think you're using that are right versus wrong. It has literally nothing to do with it. What has everything to do with it is the embodiment, because the embodiment is vibrational. There could be somebody who copies literally everything I say word for word, and the feeling will never hit the same. It'll never feel the same, will never be the same, because the energy of it is just a copy. It's a printing machine. It's a regurgitation. That word, regurgitation. Ugh. Imagine being called, like, I can't imagine being called an uglier thing. A regurgitation, just the word sounds just so undelightful. Now, I see for absolutely everybody here, fate. The wheel has been spinning. Around and around it goes. Spirit is trying to help you land on the mark. It's trying to help you find the mark. God's be praised, Bridget. Thank you so much. It's so generous of you. Thank you. It is an honor to serve. Our time here on earth is to serve. Serve your time on earth with dignity, grace, purpose, and passion, and the clay of the earth will mold to be a beautiful garden in front of you. The simple task is to proudly serve. If you reluctantly serve, you'll get exactly what you have given. Reluctance. Reluctance will nurture you as you have nurtured with reluctance. Give intentfully, but all things become mirrors. All your ignorances, all the things that you have chosen to forfeit research of yourself, and you have designated someone else to do that research for you. All of these things become smoky mirrors within society that need to be cleared away to truly see what is underneath. All the things you have assumed and have taken for granted to be fact because someone has told you they are fact, and you have not done the own sense of magical experimentation for yourself, of seeing it for yourself, of feeling it for yourself, knowing it for yourself. Because to know it is to feel it, is not to hear it, it's not to comprehend it, it's not to dissect it with your words. Dissected words are just fragmented ideas in culture and history. If you're so focused on the words, you're missing the whole point. If you are focused on the words, you are missing the whole point. Blessings, friends. Make a donation of any amount. I'm happy to read for you. Mariolarius. Gods be praised to you. Thank you so much. 15 card destiny reading coming up for you. Card destiny reading. Mariolarius plus Oracle coming up. Thank you so much, my friend. In the center, I see the Four of Wands, a strong reputation, being well received, having a powerful effect over people. People respond to your energy very well. They feel for you, they vibe off of you. There are people around you who they have very profound feelings for you. They believe in you strongly. And they will respond to you with a level of trust that not everybody so easily has. Next, I see the Ace of Wands, showing that because of your connections and the way that you are received by other people, you are now able to create new types of opportunities that were previously just simply not there before. So Spirit is helping you to build that next level, that new level. There's something very particular that is beginning to grow, something that is happening. I see the Hangman. You're choosing to water it with the memories of your past, of your deeper emotions. There's something that is coiled up. It's ready to spring, really. It's ready to be heard and felt. And it's ready to announce itself. It has been waiting for this moment in your life to revisit, to come through. Spirit is trying to help you to be able to see that you are exploring the depths of your given situation. And that you are now finding new ways of nurturing your passions and seeing that beanstalk climb swiftly towards the heavens and to be able to penetrate that thick air and enter into that sky kingdom you've been looking for. One card at a time in each corner. Stepping towards the future. I see the Death card. Metamorphosis, soul change. Who you are inherently as a person is going through a massive transformation. What you stand for, what you value, what you believe in. Building off of the Death card, I see the Lover's card. Being ready to make that important and powerful decision. Being ready to commit yourself to that world beyond and seeing something marvelously continue to grow. Next, I see the King of Wands. Authority, perspective, strong will. This is somebody who is able to look at this world with a new set of eyes in a new way. I'm sensing that right now, Spirit has helped to transform you into a visionary, someone who's more opportunistic, charismatic, and happier to be out and about with people. I see the Star card, destiny, something being revealed for you. There's something that really is meaningful that is right now coming up. It's materializing, and you are learning to have faith in it. Building off of the King of Wands, I see the Knight of Discs. Value and magnetism, attraction, being able to get what you want when you want it, realizing that there are great opportunities that are meant for you. Building off of the Lovers, I see the Sun. Here's truth shining on the given situation. Spirit is helping you to realize that it is important to make a decision to bring things into alignment. Your soul has changed and you have seen a different purpose. Just as these seeds have begun to sprung, you have saw the new kingdom for what it can be, and it has made you really reconsider and rethink a lot of things. And so Destiny has offered this very unique timeline. The King of Discs stands strongly on what it is that they already know. Is scared of leaving behind the garden that they've worked so hard to toil over, to grow. But now the world is showing that those things need to be left behind despite the fear of doing so. That the familiarity has long overserved its purpose. The final outcome of the reading is love. You will find love doing what it is that you love. You will be slightly preoccupied with things that don't matter, ultimately. But however, that's a subconscious desire to choose to preoccupy yourself while there's love in your life. Now, the last card is the Nine of Wands, having faith, believing in yourself, having great strength and determination. You have found faith, love in your life. However, at the same time, you have found life to also be going extremely slow. Spirit is saying making the decision to choose this new timeline and to choose a goal. If you play the waiting game in life, you will be disappointed. But trust that there are things that want to come knocking as you begin to choose the timeline for yourself. Do not wait around like a lighthouse. Begin to create that future, make that decision to start pursuing new odds. Realize that it's part of a bigger equation. The love is not just the instantaneous result. There's a much bigger thing at work right now. Up next is Daphne. We're going to draw 3 oracle cards for Daphne. Let's see what comes through. See the universe, recognizing that there's nothing more to explore in the current timeline. Spirit is trying to encourage you to move forward. All the lessons were already learned. I see spiritual union. It's time to leave behind this world of predictability and isolation. It's time to allow this bond to come through. Last card, I see new beginnings. Out with the old, in with the new. And there are going to be new alliances on the other side that really warm up your heart, your life, and bring that vitality to you. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this has served you well. It has been an honor to read for you. If anyone would like to get their cards read, feel free to make a donation of any amount. Blessings, Bridget. Thank you so much. Very grateful. Thank you. If Daphne chooses to receive the extra cards, thank you for all the kindness, the warm support. Grateful to be able to share this walk through infinite space with everybody tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Blessings to you, Melissa. General message for Melissa. General forwarding message. I think the oracle cards are perfect for that. Passion ignited. Right now, there's something really lit up within your heart and soul. Where there wasn't motivation and energy before, now it is very strongly filled. There are new beginnings in your life that are worth being excited for. The fire has kicked off. A new doorway is in front of you. Solar plexus chakra. Your interconnectivity with others. Other people are going to be feeling you a lot more. You're going to get a lot more subtle communications. People are going to feel you very intensely. Your energy is going to be felt very strong. And so Spirit is telling you to be brave and taking that new leap of faith and trusting your instincts, knowing where something is going. So Spirit is telling you right now, know that the balance that is necessary is going to help you move forward. You're trapped in fear. But in order to remove this fear, you need to reconnect with others. It's not like reconnecting with old friends type of thing. It's like reconnect with humanity. Restore your cord with humanity. Remember that we are all one and that we're all just trying to get back home. I'm going to draw another oracle card for you, my friend, from a separate deck. Gods we praise. Bridget, thank you so much for your kindness. For Melissa, I see new beginnings. Double emphasis on new beginnings here. Two separate oracle decks have came up with almost the same card. Be brave to take on the new opportunities that are taking form. The universe is saying that there's this new gift that is being ignited and that it is something to look forward to. Not be nervous. Gods be praised to Bridget. I'm going to read for the collective. I'm going to do elemental reading. Then I'll draw some further cards as well. Thank you all for the kindness and the support tonight. Five-card elemental reading. Within the area of your soul and spirit, see the Hierophant. Sacred knowledge, powerful information. There's something that is coming through that is incredibly transformative. The universe is going to send you perhaps a vision, a dream, something that will change you forever. You will not be the same person after the realization sets through that's about to set through. Something will change you and will help you feel a completely different way about life. Within the area of your fire, your passions. I see the Emperor. Right now, you feel like you've been given the sacred message to go forward with an important work, to not hesitate, to decide very swiftly what that work is, and to get to it. You're wasting no time getting moving on this mission. That is of extreme importance to you. Now, in the energy of your earth and your works, I see the King of Wands, expressing yourself, being vibrant, being alive. Right now, you're being called to put yourself out there and find new opportunities. To be charismatic, witty. Do not be shy. Do not try to play the shy game. In the mind, I see the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is showing you that you need to be intentful, observant, sharp with your mind, that you've become very shrewd. You know what signs to watch for. You've stepped into your matured energy where you can see everything moving around you from not necessarily just an emotionally detached way, but from a not taking everything personally, being able to see things for what they are rather than for what they might feel as to you. The area of your water and your emotions is the Queen of Cups, love, devotion, romance. Prioritizing very deep emotional feelings. Spirit is trying to move you deeper and deeper into a connection of love. It's helping to deliver love into your life in a more secure way. Taking charge and taking direction. Right now, Spirit wants to help you to be able to grow, to continue to be strong and be formidable. Know your wisdom and carry it proudly. One oracle card for the collective. See the light? The light is calling. There's this brilliance. Something here is deeply contagious, infectious and lively. Something means the world to you. Moves you on a soul level. Helps you to be able to see and feel. It's an instinct. It's not something that can be so easily pointed to. Spirit is saying that trust that right now on the precipice of life is where the opportunities come, not with the safety of the floorboards. Be on that risk. Be ready to take risks. See where you're going. Feel it. Others will not believe you. Do not waste your time trying to convince them. It is not your job to convince anyone. It's your job to do your work. Thank you, Michi. I appreciate you. This is a fun shirt. Rolling in to the next day, folks. Day welcome. My divinity into yours, all the way. Thank you, Bridget. I work really hard to cultivate the vibe for the people to enjoy. For life is to serve, to find joy and beauty in service, to find joy and beauty in life. To be grateful for the opportunity to serve and for the opportunity to give. The opportunity to create experiences for others, fulfillment and security, a sense of belonging and purpose, a direction and methodology. Even if it is just one sail for one ship voyage, it is a mass worth giving. Meditation. Think deeply, think intentfully. Spirit is trying to help share secrets with you. It's trying to help you realize the many moving, revolving things. Great power is about to commence. Something that has been formless is about to take form. A new aeon, a new reality is about to appear. Joseph, welcome to Eternal Friend. You now have access to nearly 2,000 videos. Thank you for joining. For everybody here, I see the Ace of Swords. Crowning of new intelligence. New focus. And a new direction. The Ace of Swords is showing that there's this genius to the mind that is ready to take form. It's ready to present itself. It doesn't feel the need to be so hidden. Is now ready to be vibrant. It's ready to shine. Around that energy, I see the Magician. Power ready to be conjured. Something unique ready to be felt. Spirit is helping you to see that with the great force, great powers, I'm sensing new tools have been introduced that help to really increase the intensity of things. Really help to keep the ball going. Gods be praised to Bridget. Thank you so much for the generosity that you've been sharing. Thank you, my friend. New love frequencies, new power. New exciting things have been soaring into life. Opportunities to really change what you're about, what you value, and what is important to you. See the world dance around you to a new beat. To see something come to be complete and ready to move. Trust what is being powered together into life right now is a collaboration with you and many conscious things. Some of them visible, some of them not. Ultimately, at the end of the day, all things are visible if you know how to feel. It's not about seeing. It's not about knowing. It's not about sensing. It's about feeling. When you feel it is when you know it. And until you learn to recognize that feeling, there's this lack of control. A lack of focus and a lack of reasoning. So Spirit is trying to help you sign up for some new impressive endeavors. To see that right now something can be made, something can be done. Very different from what you used to do. Yeah, if anyone consents for the reading. So if anyone wants a reading, it's being donated. Great force and great power is available to help level up your game. I'm going to do a reading for both Joseph and Mystic. First, I'm going to do one for Joseph. Reading right now for Joseph. And it's going to be those two. Thank you for being members on the channel. To start off for Joseph, I see the Wheel of Fortune, Fate and Destiny. Spirit is choosing to move something forward in a special type of way. Great blessings and new momentum is beginning to shift. Fate is aligning with a new timeline. Next, I see the Ten of Swords, Ruin. Something feeling like it is collapsing, something feeling like it is over. The weight, the pressure of something has grown to this unprecedented level, so it's just capsized. Couldn't continue. And so, resources are coming through. I have 3 10s. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10, 10 of Discs, and the 10 of Swords. You have 10, 10, 10. So Joseph, what I'm seeing coming through for you is Fate. The Ritual of Osiris, something is being released. But on the other end, something is being received. Very powerful forces coming through to help you to receive. Something is coming through to help you to level up your game tremendously. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope that has served you well. Up next is Mystic. See the 8 of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Start off, Mystic, seeing that something has run dry. It doesn't reciprocate. Fate and Destiny for you as well. And Spirit is trying to help you to recognize that now is time to be confident. To see that right now something has happened to you for a reason. At a given time. At a moment in your life when you really needed to feel it. You really needed to feel it. And so now this is giving you all the confidence, all the permission you needed to choose this new path. Something that you know and knew was destined for you. And something that you're very proud of and ready and prepared to take. Blessings, friends. I'm going to take a short intermission again. Be back in 5 or less. You are very welcome, Joseph. Back at it, everybody. I'm always blessed when I come back from a break and I see people chilling. It's almost as if people are just like, the tapestry is now taking the show. It has something to say. Here's the tapestry's monologue, backed by a cool beat called A Moment of Silence. Thank you all for chilling. Thank you for coming through. It comes back tenfold. To give is to receive, and God's be praised to all who understand. Welcome, Melody. Thank you for coming to hang out. One of the most valuable magical lessons that I've ever learned in my life is that everything in this world has an energetic barcode, which means that it matches the vibration of a particular essence. And that is something that is shared amongst qualities. It is something that is shared amongst things. And in such a way, likeness is discovered in this very weird, different way. Because often we try to compare with obvious terms. But it's the way that something makes us feel in front of us that sometimes has an unobvious notions. That if you close all of your eyes, you can really see. If you close your ears, you can really see and focus. That your original senses, let's call them that, are limitations, and they are not necessarily advantages within the human individual. The human individual's strength is backed by their ability to exercise their third eye. And that is an energetically operating vessel within you that is tapped in. Boredom. Being dissatisfied. Not trusting. Opportunities are constantly trying to reach out for you. See the Five of Swords? Defeat. Feeling left out. Right now, Spirit is trying to help shift to a different operating level for you. It's trying to help you pick up the energy and momentum in a new way. Right now, something truly is fruitful in making itself available for you. See the Page of Cups? Something that excites your soul. You feel let down because I'm sensing you put so much weight on one thing. But I'm sensing by doing that, you just simply have opened up the back door to another universe. Right now, play your cards carefully. There are people who are trying to box you out. But however, the dream is in sight. Just continue to play chess. There are people who think that they're on the checkered board with you. People would be wise to not make games of practical matters. It wastes energy, wastes time, unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Grateful to you all tuning in. Decisiveness and confidence. Knowing a plan, knowing a path, and taking it. Seeing that there is clearly a way forward. Take that way forward with confidence. The universe is going to give you everything that you need. But often, funny enough, no more, no less. No more, no less is the universe's philosophy of, the best example might not be the perfect example, but the best example I could come up with is that it represents the spurs of the universe. That when you have everything you need, it leaves you complacent. You don't run too fast. And when you're in too much stress, you just give up on the race and you dwell in the suffering. And so the concept of the spur keeps you in that frustration of wanting to keep moving, but not wanting to give up. The universe is putting you in some sort of interesting tie like that. I see the three-sword sorrow. There's pain right now. You're very motivated by the pain. Pain is a big motivator right now. Pain is a big motivator. Spirit is trying to help you to be able to overcome that sorrow and step deeper into a place of further action. I see the Two of Discs change. Embrace change to keep hold of a positive attitude. Being strong and being perseverant. Spirit is calling you to be adaptive. To move quickly and freely. Swiftly. With an adaptive edge. Be intentional, be deliberate. Stay focused on what it is that you are trying to achieve. Something feels like it has pushed you to these exhaustive limitations that no longer need to be. Respect the balance to life. I don't think any one person can crack the code. But I think I get what you mean. See, the important need for balance. Life reveals what is dealt through seasons as long as you take good care of the garden. Take good care of the garden and life will reveal for you what is dealt through seasons. See the Aeon. A new universe wants to take form. New shape. New rules. The new universe is forming as something just can't help but upgrade. In the same way that air, focused and concentrated within a tight container, can't help but eventually force the container to crack. Spirit is telling you to trust and to believe. Seeing is believing. It validates the internal process. Seeing is not some sort of deceptive. There's this misunderstanding. The five senses are validation of what the sixth sense is working so heavily to create. All the other senses are like flashing lights as the deep immersive submarine is exploring. You know, that's a unique thing that's cool about the internet, is that we can find people who all agree on stuff like, hey, this is cool. There's some people who are all about this. They love to be in tune with the energies and the systems of the world. And there are some people who are like not about it at all. Absolutely hate it. In fact, if you broadcast your interest, any interest, even if you like something super mainstream like sports, like you are all about a certain sport, you're still going to find resistance from society. You know, all in like you're going to find resistance from society regardless of the interests you pick. But the internet allows you to find people who think like you, who practice like you. No degree of separation in time and space for anyone or anything. There are so many different ways, and the very funny thing with magic is designed to contradict. The reason why is it's not about diction, it's not about logic, it's not about reasoning. That creating bridges with people is also extremely important, as there are people who are not of the vibration that you are working to obtain. There are also people who, though they are not, the bridge is worth building. It's important to build yourself up to then be prepared to be mainstream. Every person, in my opinion, you don't have to agree with my opinion. It's just an opinion. Don't get worried about it. Should master the self to be comfortable enough to present in front all of society, to isolate and seclude yourself outside of society to be a distinguished something else, is refuting your higher destiny, your calling to reintegrate aspects of society that have been forgotten. Because you are part of society even when you try to run from society. And so you are called to cultivate a greatness to offer to society. Because whether you like it or not, you're part of it. So to become a great part of society is to create a mirror effect of greatness. Monkey see, monkey do. Let me tell you how real and how true that is. That people copy what they see. That if you act like a professional, like someone who has peace and patience and kindness, then the world, if they think it's cool, they will mirror it. Now, if you are a complete off the wall, I think is the most family-friendly word I could think of. If you're an off-the-wall person that lacks the consistency and stability in their life to really be a quality guide. Now, certain things are designed to be deconstructive. It has often been assumed in our society that something that is trying to, bring misfortune comes in various forms, such as the, sharp and pointy and, swift and hurtful things. The words are cloaked daggers. Words are cloaked daggers. Be very careful of how you feel when speaking with people. I will say this all the time. If someone sounds just like me, says what I say, but it feels off, even though they say the same things, it's because you have picked up something. The words are vehicles to deliver messages. They can copy them, and the feeling won't be the same because the charged energy in those words is not the same. It never will be the same. Just like how your signature cannot be copied. Your hand can't be copied. Even if the style of it can, the pressure of each and every point on a deep enough level, on a soul level, even the imprint of one's soul adds to each and everything that is touched. Blessings to Kim. Thank you so much. We're going to do a 7-card reading. See the 9 of Wands, faith, great strength, perseverance, the will to achieve, determination, powerful mindset. See the 10 of Wands, exhaustion and oppression, feeling pushed to the limits. Spirit is trying to help you to be able to feel. Believe in where it is that you are going. I see that there's some part of your life that feels quite over. You're being called to recognize that continuing to carry on something of the old world is not helping you. I'm sensing you're carrying totems, relics of the past that are bringing a lot of pain into your life, Kim. Thoughts in the light, see the 7 of Cups, lies and illusion, deceit. In the shadow, I see the 8 of Discs, continuous works. Right now, I am sensing that you are very attached to skills, a way of life, some sort of practice. It's hard to give up something that you have practiced for so long. I see defeat, frustration, coming to terms with the fact that something's not reliable. Now that things have changed, something is not reliable. It's not what it was. There's the idea of what it was in the shadow and how well it used to work. And you can work hard at it, but doesn't matter how hard you work at it, it'll never be the same. It just simply cannot be the same. Blessings, my friend. I'm going to draw you an oracle card. Let's see what comes through to build on top of the reading. Surrender and release. Let go of the situation so that the higher world can prosper. Something needs to come through. This is a very painful reading, my friend. This did not come out easy. I do not just dish out these words with ease. I try to share the truth because the truth is what it is. Wow. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this serves you well. Words can also be balm, and words are cloaked daggers. Both are true, but one is often forgotten and is taken for granted and is assumed to not be there all the time. People can generally tell when words are being used, generally, not always, to be constructive. We'll use the word constructive. And people are often struggle to tell when words are intended to be otherwise. Trained souls can pick up on it. You are very welcome, Kim. Thank you for hanging out. Gods be praised to you all. If you would like to get a reading, make a donation of any amount. I'm going to now read for the collective. Let's see what comes through. Let's see what comes through for the collective. See the Ace of Cups for absolutely everybody here. I see a powerful new connection beginning to form. Trust and instinct. Knowing the way that you feel about something is strong. Knowing that there's something that you love quite intentfully. See the moon exploring the depths of who you are. Realizing that there's something that you really want to know. Something that you're beginning to explore much deeper. See the Hermit exploring the depths of your soul. Right now I'm sensing that you are ready to investigate something that's more lively. The universe is telling you that after quite some time of searching, you are ready to begin. There's something that you've taken a break from, to put it lightly. And so something new is forming from it. Blessings to you all. We have a donation that has come through on PayPal. Thank you for your generosity. Reading M from PayPal. Did not get a specific question, so we're just going to read the energy. I'm going to do a 6-card pyramid. An assessment of mind, heart, and soul. See the Page of Wands. Spiritual awakening. Something that has been activated within you. You have a great soul calling. You believe in something in this genuine way. You sense that there's something that has brought you to life. As above, within your heart, I see the Ten of Swords, ruin. But I also see the Priestess. Your mind is focused on accomplishment. Often when things leave our life, whether they feel sudden, quick, or unexpected, the awakening, though it is not for everybody, when it does happen, it will unleash a part of the soul that has been left dormant. So the mind has been focused on something new, something else, and is ready to get the energy driving, and it's ready to get the energy going. See the Seven of Swords, futility. Going to great lengths to make something happen. See the Five of Cups, disappointment. And I see the Five of Wands, strife. That all the effort you've put into something, it's like pouring gallons of water into a tiny cup with the hole at the bottom of it. And it's just all disappeared. It's like, where'd it go? It's like all the mice chewing a hole through the back door of the cheese cabinet and running off with all the cheese. The Priestess has helped you to awaken and realize what is going on, what is really your purpose in life. And sometimes you just need to have, I'll just say for what it is, what feels like harsh circumstances happen, so you can realize what it is that you really want to be focusing on and what it is that you really want to be prioritizing. Blessings to you, M. I hope this reading has served you well. We're now going to read for Melody. See love? Right now, there's something that lives within you that speaks strongly. Spirit is telling you that this deep sense of compassion moves you. Someone has touched a fine part of your soul and has helped you to come back to life. As above, I see the Three of Wands, virtue. Sacred purpose, intentfulness, being driven towards a certain direction. Seeing a life as virtuous for what it is. Going towards a world of your desire. So below is the Ace of Swords. Finding a new will. You are driven by a new intellect. You have found a new way to navigate the world. You have ultimately found a new voice. And that voice is helping you to share your truth. The love of the given situation has helped to motivate you and inspire you to go above and to be more. And you are now being guided by the universe to live in that virtuous path. In the light, I see judgment being tested. Spirit is right now trying to put you through the primal fire. It's trying to help you recognize, though, however, that you have to be a willing participant of it. You can't just push it away. In the shadow, I see the Seven of Wands, valor, assertiveness. There's this desire to be dominant and in control, to be the one enforcing. But the Judgment card requires forfeit. The action in the light is surrender to the situation. You're stuck. It is what it is. You have to focus on what is within your control rather than what is not. Actions of the shadow. I see the Four of Wands. Here's a strong reputation, being well loved and received, and being too concerned, however, with the reputation, to the point of not being able to focus on the other things. So what I'm seeing here for you, Melody, is really struggling to being able to separate yourself from situations that are really frustrating. Spirit is trying to really help you to be able to stand your ground, to be able to make new room and opportunity for yourself. But however, this isn't going to come from pushing back at others. It's to surrendering to the love of the given situation. And then new ideas are coming to your mind, and you're going to be tested to see if you are really worthy to hold the new knowledge that is true. I'm going to draw an oracle card to conclude your reading. Let's see what comes through. Trust, believe, have faith, know what you're doing and know where you're going. Be upon the path. Trust in the path and know you're on that path. Blessings to you, my friend. Thank you so much. To honor Bridget's donation, I'm going to draw from, I'll call it, it's the Spirit Song Tarot. It's an animal-themed tarot deck that I usually treat more as an oracle. I really like traditional decks. I'm a big fan of traditional decks. I don't mind, modern takes, but they're not my go-to. For absolutely everybody here, start off, I see the Ace of Crystals with the Panda, manifestation and prosperity. Great things are on the horizon. Manifest, prosper, and be abundant. Next, I see the Four of Acorns, comfort, community, feeling on top of it, feeling on top of the world. Spirit is helping you to feel like you have a bit more stability in your life, that you have a little bit more charge. Next, I see the Wheel, change and possibilities, with the octopus, the walrus and the octopus. Take on the multi-arm form as necessary. Be determined to realize that you need friends to win this. That there is no achieving within the magical path just by yourself. That it is important to cultivate yourself up as an individual, yes, to be part of society. The first victory, but also loss of any intelligent person is to recognize the enlightening aspect of being by yourself. And someone who realizes the true gifts of it can become obsessed with it in the same way people will become obsessed with the obelisk of whatever culture or idea. And so the obelisk, the idea, becomes the only way of life. And that is not correct. Blessings to you all. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for hanging out. Bridget says, medicine cards are my favorite. There are many different ways to be in tune with the path, and I think the right tools find each and every person for who they are and what they're trying to accomplish. Blessings, friends. Thank you for coming through. If you would like to get your cards read and make a donation of any amount, and I'm happy to read for you today. There are a lot of skills to pick up upon the path. We do have a really great instructional scrying video available on the channel. Gods be praised, McAwesome Deluxe. Thank you for your kindness. We're going to do a 7-card reading for you. We're going to be doing a 7-card reading for McAwesome Deluxe. Thank you for your generosity. See the Ace of Pentacles to start off where you stand. As new opportunities are coming through quite quickly. Great opportunities to be able to achieve new levels of success, new things being invested in you. As above, I see strength, determination. Right now, Spirit is helping you to feel strong, wise, and in tune to the future that you are trying to create. So below is the Queen of Swords. Right now, I'm sensing that there's this desire to take power back in your life, to be able to assure yourself that you are able to withstand whatever others are trying to do to control you and to influence you. So you are having a new perspective where you're watching everything like a hawk. And so with this new opportunity, that Ace of Discs, I also see the Ace of Swords coming up as well. You are being shown the information to be able to handle the opportunity. You've already have shown up with being ready to demonstrate the strength. And so now you're ready to show the skill. You want to hold blindly onto the idea of love, and I'm sensing that this is a way of putting off your destiny subconsciously. Actions in the light is the lovers being ready to move on from a situation that has drained you. You want to move towards rejuvenation, having your strength. And you're trying to be honest with yourself and recognizing that there are some things that are not so trustworthy. Actions in the shadow, I see the Page of Wands. Well, there's something that just inspires you and captivates you, piques your curiosity, excites your way of feeling. You just can't get enough of it. But however, it distracts you. It's a distraction from that higher purpose that keeps trying to come through, from your higher good. So the universe is saying to keep in mind of it accordingly. I'm now going to draw for you an oracle card. To start, I see Guardian Angel. Something that was destined and meant to be. Something is watching over you, helping to guide you in this transition in your life. McAwesome Deluxe. One more card. Focus on the young people in your life that could potentially use support. Focus on ways of being able to contribute to the value of the lives of those who are growing around you. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this reading has served you well. Thank you for hanging out, Melody. Welcome, Darla. Thank you for joining us. Drawing a card for the collective. Let's see what comes through. See the door? Right now there's a timeless secret that has revealed itself for you. There's a sacred passageway. Explore the depths of it. Look deeper and deeper into the catacombs of the future. Realize that there is something powerful that has not been sensed and has not been felt within your life for what feels like another lifetime. And that is what gives evidence to that other lifetime. When something has felt a lifetime away, it is evidence that that was a measurable distance. And so something is giving you that ring. Something's giving you that feeling. You know it to be true and you know it to be real. Believe that it is no revolving door, but it is an internal door. Something bringing you precisely to where it is that you need to go. Blessings, friends. Make a donation of any amount, and I'm happy to read for you. We're around the corner to that 3-hour mark, folks. To all the people who have been kicking it with us tonight, thank you so much. One card from eternity. One card from eternity for everybody here. See the tower? Old world being removed from the given situation. I'm sensing there's something right now that no longer needs to be in your life that's being transformed. There's this conflict that seems to be in a given situation. That conflict is bringing new life. I see here love and desire is creating a potential rift. A rift right now from love and desire. Being tested for the coming times. There is a changing of the guard. A changing of the world. You will be able to see what it is that you have come to see. You're going to be able to accomplish what it is that you have set out to accomplish. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you so much for your generosity. Blessings to our friend who has made a donation on PayPal. I just went with the first initial that was provided. So we're going to read for our friend who has made the PayPal donation. First initial for N. I've never liked those who blow their trumpets to make statements. Peace and patience. Peace and patience. Right now, there is a lot of chaos. There's a lot of frustration. Spirit is saying that you are trusting that something is going to happen at the right moment, at the right time. You're being called to have faith in the given process, to know that what is being built is intentional. Right now, I'm sensing this adaptive quality about you, that you are ready to stand for something that you really believe in. And though that you might be firm in your beliefs, you are very adaptive in your skills. There's something that you're recognizing you need to trust, that there's going to be a grind to make it happen, that you're going to be peaceful and patient and trust that the right thing happens for you when it is meant to. And so I'm sensing right now you will wait for that right moment. You see that there's a lot of chaos around you. There's a lot of fury, but you do stand for something. And standing for something is always better than just standing for self-interest. And so that is why you're going to come out on top in your given situation. There are a lot of people around you who are ready to revert to their animal selves in the blink of an eye, to lose their virtue in a blink of your eye. You, however, are holding true to yours, and you're going to see something through to its completion. I'm going to draw for you now an oracle card, my friend. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for your donation. Prosperity. Prosperity begins. Trust it, believe in it, and feel it. The universe wants to share with you prosperity. It wants to give you this tremendous opportunity that speaks to you, that opens you up to a new world of opportunity. Blessings to you, my friend. It has been awesome to read for you. It's helpful to know that things like the observer notices. Thank you, Michi, for the comment. That I am really focused on what I'm doing. Out of necessity, I've developed the skill of moderating at the same time. I really do love live streaming, but with live streaming, you just kind of get whatever people on the internet want to do to get under your skin. It desensitizes you to a lot of things because everything is designed to react. Again, it's not about the words, it's about the intentions of the words. You're able to swat it away like flies regardless of how intentionally triggering it's supposed to be, because you can recognize it for what it is. It's designed to trigger, and when you're able to see the deeper intent of something, you're able to diffuse it energetically quite quickly. Oh my God, bringing it back to the Frank guy from earlier. Probably came back with more accounts just to get revenge for being challenged for impersonating a rock star. How dare they? How dare they? All right, friends, I really feel like I have given it my all. I've absolutely given it my all tonight. And I think that I am ready to peace out. So thank you all for joining. I think this is a great time to go out with the crowd. Peace out, everybody. It is almost 2 a.m. where I'm at. And maybe another day we'll do the until 3 a.m. ceremony. But tonight, no. I'm going to choose to have some sanity for tomorrow. I'm going to go to sleep now. Peace out.